Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. All sorts of pressure playing in front of these home fans in the midst of a losing streak. They desperately need something tonight. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Flyers take possession to get this one underway. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Slides it diagonally to tip it. And he takes the pass. Dumps it into the other end. On the wraparound! Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here they come on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Mitchkov's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
Puts it on net. Glove save by the goalie. Nice feed from the goaltender. Across the line, down the left wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. From the blue line. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a chance! And that goes off, pours off a body. Moves it to Carrier. From off the wall and onto his stick. Centering pass in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Philadelphia's ready to go on the attack. And the puck skips away after that move.
Konechny's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
And it's a quick pass to Carrier. Loose puck battle along the boards. Pass back to the point. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Comes up with the stop. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Carries it in. Look out! What a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Levels him with the hit. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Carrier's taking it from his own end. Philadelphia's got the puck. And that's a great read to force the turnover. From center, they get into the attacking area. Quick shot! Nice save from point-blank range. Feeds the puck to Drysdale. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck at the point. Slips by the check. Stopped by the goaltender.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Fires it on net. Simple glove save by Vladar. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Flyers win the draw. Andre's moving the puck through his own zone. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Moves it over to Moreno. Broken up at center. The Habs will play it to the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. The Habs will play it from the corner. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Dobson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moreno's got the puck. What a steal in his own end. Grabbed along the boards by Andre. Puck grabbed by Hathaway. Moves Tosses it on to Matheson. Puts it in deep. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Sends it over to Ristolainen. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Dumps the puck in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Now over to Caulfield. Here's an odd-man rush. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior. And a great save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Flyers win the draw here in their own end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. The Canadiens win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Up possession right off the draw, James against a very tired group. Just ice the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Breakaway, and that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there, but the defender makes a great play, works hard to get back to position, and takes away the shot.
Grabs the puck. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Quick pass to Gallagher. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Good check, frees the puck up. Close save, and the play continues.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The Flyers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Big time stop there.
Montembeault's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Handles it along the blue line. He scores.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
The Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
Quick feed to Struble. Slides the puck over to Laine. Picked off in the open ice. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Gains the zone from the right side. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Slides the puck over. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Great reach with the poke check by Dow. Gives them nothing in front. And he gets over a 2-wall. Tries to feed it over to Caulfield. Feeds the puck to Dvorak. Shot! And it goes off a stick. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Slavkovsky's got it in the defensive end. That's broken up in the neutral zone.
Philadelphia has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And makes the routine save. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Flyers get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Takes a shot and makes the save. Puck picked up by Newhook. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net.
Hathaway's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
An easy save by Vladar. He says, let's get physical in that play. Cates works the puck in his own zone. And now he angles it across to Dvorak. Shot! And there's the save on the play. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Gets it over to Evans. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Hathaway's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. The Flyers win it. Lets it rip. Turns him away. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. And he moves it up to Anderson. The Habs take it along the wall. And he catches that one with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Evans has won the draw. Here's a short pass to Carrier. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Couturier. Denied by Vladar.
Evans is back on the ice after some time off with his injury, and he gets right back to form there with a dangerous scoring chance right off the hop.
Great hand eye to knock the puck down. Oh, he drops it perfectly in the offensive end. Big time stop there. The Flyers have it now. Passes on over to Konechny. He got all of that hit. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it up to Doc. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Couturier. Here they come on the rush. Pokes it away in his own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Tossed it up in the neutral zone. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Forster stick handling in his own zone. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hathaway's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this. Yeah. Don't like seeing that at all. The Flyers gain possession. Moves it to York. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Oh, he got rocked and dumped right into the opposition bench pounder.
And half the bench is up, right? They want to see what the heck's collect yourself and get out of there.
Slavkovsky's got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Suzuki. Thus gloved by Vladar.
So this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Lots of time left in this period. The Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Off the draw, they take possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Pokes the puck away. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Moves into the slot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Dishes it off. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault.
That's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Oh, it's a smooth skating to lose a defender there. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Now he slides it up to Doc. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Slides the puck across to Sanheim. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Montreal's got it against the boards. Taken by Cates.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Can't hang on after that hit. Quick pass to Konechny. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Sends it in front, and that shot's blocked. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. And now he passes up to Anderson. The Canadiens carried along the wall. And that pass is redirected. Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Evans plays it against the boards. Quick feed to Cates. Montreal's got control of the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Great save! Evans plays the puck. From the blue line, they take control of it. Lets it go! And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Philadelphia's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Flyers look to start the transition game. And now he tries to get it across to Forster. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Philadelphia's got the puck behind the net. And they clear that puck. And that's offside, stopping the play. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Philadelphia's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Pass out for a little Rock'em Sock'em.
That's Rock'em Sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. And that's picked off by Caulfield. Montreal's got it behind the net. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Vladar. Takes a hit on the play. LeBanc across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Flyers have it against the wall. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped.
The game is played at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to this goal.
Philadelphia's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
And that's poked away by Carrier. Takes control of the puck. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. The Flyers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
Guys, we've seen this power play struggle here, but we've also seen them working hard on their positioning in practice. It's the first power play of the game, and if they can capitalize here, it might just give them the momentum that they need. Let's see what happens.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Sends one up to Suzuki. Back to the blue line. Takes a shot. Denies him.
Vladar is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Doc. Lets it fly. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. The hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. I've liked the way they've played. They've had a ton of possession. They're just sticking with the game plan, and they get rewarded with that goal.
And now it's over to Forster. Oh, he'll feel that one. Makes a move in front. Just enough to keep it up there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Receives the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the wall by Cooley. Moves the puck across to Gallagher. And here's the pass to Doc. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Vladar is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angle, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Montreal's got possession of the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Canadiens take it along the wing. Moves the puck along the half wall. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to LeBanc. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Strubal's taking it from his own end. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Philadelphia's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Dishes it to Michkov. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Taken along the wall by Duck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Feeds it over. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it to Cooley. Directed over to Evans. Gains the zone. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Puts it on net. There's a save. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Denies him. He got all of it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Picked up along the boards by Sealer. Angles it over to Michkov. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck across to Suzuki. Shot, and that one's turned away.
Montembeault's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Montreal's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Into the offensive end now. Quick pass to Hudson. Whacks away at the loose puck. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Dobson. Knocks the puck down with a stick. The Flyers are on the attack. Newhook's lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Blake. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Konechny's got it along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Sanheim's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. Let's see what the officials say. Matheson's going to get 2 for hooking on the play.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
This team is aware that their penalty kill is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. And, you know, with the confidence that they showcase, they might be able to turn this thing around and shut down this power play right now.
Denied by the goaltender. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up, and they score! On the power play, they make it happen.
I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltenders scream, and they find the back of the net.
The Flyers extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this face-off, they really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
Slides it across. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Okay, this is one of these goals where it's least expected. Why? Because he's falling to the ice, and I love the last-ditch effort to keep the play alive, and in doing so, he winds up passing it the third.
The Canadiens gain control of it. Liney's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Montreal's pushing the offensive end, gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, with impeccable timing too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Handles the puck. The Canadiens have it behind the net. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Gouli. And now it's grabbed by Carrier. Here they come. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to LeBanc. Passes it over. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And he takes the dish. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. And he's stopped on the play there.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job there, but the goaltender doesn't bite, and as a result, makes a save. Vladar is tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Can't get a hold of that pass. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Suzuki. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Dishes it off. And that's intercepted by Sealer. And now he moves it to Michkov. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Quick pass over to Caulfield. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hudson.
Mane's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Forster's gained the line and on the attack. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to top. Philadelphia's got possession here in the neutral zone. Konechny's got the puck. Works it across to top. Puck grabbed by Carrier. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Ristolainen's got it in the defensive end. Moves inside! Gets a glove on it to make the save.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Philadelphia's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Makes the save.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net. Gallagher's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Gooley. Anderson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Tries to get it over to Drysdale. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Picks off the pass. Gooley's moving the puck through his own zone. Drills him. Slides it diagonally to Gallagher. And that's picked off by Couturier. Picked up along the wall by Brink. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle? Moves it to Anderson. On the attack along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Vladar has been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Cates wins possession off the draw. Forster's got the puck along the wing. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Sends it out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Gains the zone on the left wing. Broken up by Forster. Quick feed to Struble. Best move to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Taken along the wall by Delorier. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Takes the feed. Dobson's taken the puck behind his net. Here they come on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Matheson. Denies him on the slapper. Oh, it stops him again.
Vladar has made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shuts him down. There's the whistle as the puck stopper wants to hang on.
Montembeau's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. The Flyers take possession off the faceoff. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Puck scooped up by Dobson. Takes the feed. Sends it out in front. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage.
Couturier's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Michkov. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Slafkovsky. Slides it on over to Dobson. Through center along the wing. And they cough it up at center. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Canadiens have it now. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Canadiens have it now. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. With possession along the wall. Here's a blast! Standing tall with the save! Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Evans tried to do too much here, and it can be frustrating for the players he's playing with, going one-on-one, and you lose the puck. It's a tough one.
Quick pass across to Gallagher. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Devils are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Montreal's won the draw.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
There he is from the slot. That's gloved by Vladar.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, and to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by King. He got knocked right out of the enemy's bench.
Enemy territory, you can see the jostling that's going around on it, and I think he's a little flushed right now, James, maybe with embarrassment.
Angles it over to Delorier. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the face-off, they take possession. Slides the pass over to Doc. Moves it to Matheson. Handles the pass at center. Cates carries the puck in his own zone. Works it across to Forster. Fires it! And he makes a save there. Grabbed along the boards by Valeno. The Canadiens will play from the defensive zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Puck picked up by Sealer. They go on the attack from the left side. Levels them into the wall. Slides it diagonally to Matheson. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Quick pass to Michkov. Handles the pass. And that one's turned aside. The Habs grab possession of the puck. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. Oh, a good textbook hit there. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Oh, and right after that, he's jumping in here.
Teamwork, James. Jumping in for your star player. You know everyone on that bench wanted this to happen, and it did.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. The Flyers win the draw. Gains the zone through the middle. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends the pass over.
The Canadiens have clawed their way back into this game simply by never quitting and staying on course with the game plan, James.
Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And they'll dump it in. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. Cutting to the slot. Blocked away by Montembeault. And that skips out of the offensive end. Oh, look at this chance. Taken by Laine. Turned aside with the glove by Vladar. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the shot. Denies him with the save. Vladar's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Oakert moves to sidestep the check. Looks to get the puck over to Carrier. Down the right side and into the zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Brink. Montembeault's got the puck and he's going to hang on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Cates is quick on the draw. Tries to feed it over to Konechny. The Habs gain control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Quick pass across to Caulfield. Stops him cold. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And a quick tag-up, and here they come again. Skating with it. Takes a shot. And the team's got it here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And that slides right out to center ice. The Flyers take over on possession. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Doc. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sealer. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And there's a great hits-up play by York. Tries to get the puck to tip it. Well, there you go. 60 minutes has been played out and still no winner. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in, folks, because this should be electric. Stay with us.
Details on upcoming concerts.
OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. It's sudden death overtime, and the puck is dropped. Let's go. Slides it across. And now it's grabbed by Konechny. Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. And that's turned aside by Montembeault. And he comes up big again. My goodness, he kept going out too.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a shot. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. He'll keep it alive and moves just out of reach. And they're going to wave off icing here.
A great pace of play and aggressive nature here to keep this play alive to negate the icing.
Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Sanheim. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Slides it across to Slavkovsky. Dishes it to Michkov. Poked away by Dobson. Picked up along the wall by Sanheim. Sends a pass in front. And that's stopped. The Canadiens gain possession. He's got the game on his stick. Big time overtime stop. Oh!
Yeah, it certainly was, James. And on the other side, you got a frustrated shooter who did all the work to get to that one-on-one battle, looking to be the OT hero, but unable to bury it. Sometimes that pressure, it can really weigh down on you.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Couturier's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Jukinen driving and shakes off the check. Here's a chance. What a stop right there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
They've got numbers. Quick shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Vladar. He might have a step here. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And he turned that one aside. Into the offensive zone. Sudden death in under 60 seconds to go here. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Konechny. Moves it to York. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the left side, takes it at center. Puck grab by Konechny. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Feeds it over on the attack for the win! And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime! Denies him with the save! Cooley's picking up steam. They've got the defense outnumbered. Game on a stick! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A critical draw here. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Taken along the wall by Couturier. And that's knocked away by Caulfield. Across the line from center. A chance to win it. Oh, that save was huge. That was the game right there, Pounder.
Well, there's not too many moments in your career where you can say that you had an OT winner and you are the hero of the game, James. Well, it's not going to end that way for him so far in this game. He misses on that opportunity.
Time for the shootout, and so many people will complain about it, but when it's time to actually let this thing unfold, there is not a single person I know that looks away. Shootout time. Let's get it on. Dobson's a center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
You have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Oh, what a move! Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
And he turns it aside.
Well, he does a great job on this shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. Looking good, makes the save.
And this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero right now. And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Well, he can really break it open here if he can deliver a snipe at this point in time. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They are exhausted. They'd love to see him win it right now. Cross the goal line. You call that a fail or what?
That's an epic fail. One too many moves that drive you right to the goal line. Wow, that's blown down. Not even a chance.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Slavkovsky's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Scores! What a shot!
Well, his head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it, and he took it.
Got to come up with a goal here or it's all over. Stops it. This might be turning into a saver instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.